Hello, it's Jessica, and today we're going to be talking about the online platform Google Slides. So on Google Slides, you're able to create, edit, and collaborate on a lot of different online slideshows or presentations for school. Then if during school you have a project where you have to create a slideshow or you have to present something, then the easiest option is to use Google Slides. So if you're choosing on using the app Google Slides, then you can search for this icon over here. It should look something like this. However, for presentations, I do suggest it would be much easier to use a computer or some sort of laptop to make presentations. And so after you searched up Google Slides on the web, then it should bring you to a page that looks like this. Now, similar to the last video where I explained the layout of the home screen of Google Docs, the home screen of Google Slides also has the blank button, which allows you to create a new slideshow, and all of the different templates beside it, which allows you to have like pre-created templates or formatting for certain slideshows. At the bottom, these are all of your previous slideshows that you've already created or you've edited on. And on the top, it's a search bar where you're able to search for your ongoing projects. Now, once we've clicked the plus button to create a new slideshow, it should bring you to a page that looks like this. Now you can see on the right side here, it shows you a lot of different themes that you can have for your presentation. And you can choose to have like a cohesive theme throughout your entire presentation if you choose a layout over here. And then I would suggest again to first put a name or just name your presentation or this project so that you can find it easier later. And then once all of that is done, you can start creating your presentation. On the first slide here, it already gives you a layout of how you can add your title page and your subtitle. So you could put in the title of your presentation here. And then if you look at the top left corner, you see a little plus button. If you click on that, you see there's many different options of different types of slides you can choose. And so some examples of the different types of slides you can have is the title and body, where you have a title at the top and then your body, which is the rest of your content for that particular slide written at the bottom. You can also opt for the option of one column text, where both the title of that slide and all the text is placed on one side of the screen. So on the other side, you can choose to put a video or a photo or some sort of icon to fill in the space. Now, if you don't really like any of the options that they provide you, you can definitely go and create your own formatting for your slide. And you can do that easily by just dragging the text boxes or dragging the images to the spacing that you would like them to be. Now, once you're editing a particular text box, the top bar, like the blue bar at the top, is going to change, and it's going to look very similar to the top blue bar on the Google Docs format. And so you can bold your writing, you can italicize it, you can underline it, you can also change the color of your text. And other options are to make your text thicker, and so you can increase the width of your writing. You can also choose to change the font of your writing if you click on this button. And then for these 4 buttons that you see over here, these are to customize or to add a border to your text box or image. And so if you want to add like a border around your text, you can choose this icon over here and then choose the width, how wide you want your border to be. And then you can customize the colors by clicking the paint box over here. And then you can customize the color by clicking this pencil button over here. And then if you want to fill in your text box with a solid color at the back, you can choose to click on this paint box over here and then choose the color you'd like to fill the text in. Now aside from that, everything else, especially the top bar you see over there, will be very similar to the one in Google Docs. And so the ones that you should know or that are important to know of is if you click on File over here, you can choose to print, which is the last option here. And then if you want to insert a photo or a video or some sort of icon, then you can choose the insert button up here and then choose if you want to insert a photo or whatever you'd like. On the top right side, once again, the first button is for comments. So you can see some comments that you make or some other editors of this project makes. And then the button next to that, it says slideshow. So if you press this, it puts your slideshow into presenter's view. So if you were to choose to present your project to an audience or to someone else, then you can press this button to go full screen and to see the project without all the side distractions. And then lastly, the last button on the top right side is the share button. So if you click this, you're able to share your project with other collaborators just by adding in their email. And then you can see beside it, once again, there's the options to make your collaborator an editor, a commenter, or a viewer. And so if they're an editor, they can edit the entire slideshow. So they can add text, they can delete text, they can change up the formatting of the project. If they're a commenter, then they can only comment and make edits. And lastly, the viewer option. Obviously, this is where the collaborator or whoever you're sharing this project with can only view your presentation, so they can only see it and they can't make any edits or comments about it. And so yeah, Google Slides is actually a very fun platform to just play around with because there are so many different formats and layouts that you can choose to have with this platform. So I hope this video helped you learn a little bit more about how to use the online platform of Google Slides. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!